Hey there, coin enthusiasts. Welcome back to Unique Old Coins, where we explore the fascinating world of numismatics. Today, we're diving into the rich history and details of the Kennedy half-dollar, spanning from its inception in 1964 all the way to 2023. So let's get started. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, just a few months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This coin was introduced as a tribute to the 35th President of the United States, a symbol of national mourning and commemoration. The coin was designed by chief engraver Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparro, who respectively crafted the obverse and reverse of the coin. The obverse features A of Kennedy, while the reverse displays the presidential seal. The 1964 Kennedy half-dollars are particularly special because they were minted in 90% silver. In 1965, due to the rising cost of silver, the composition was changed to 40% silver, which continued until 1970. Collectors often seek out these early silver coins due to their higher intrinsic value and historical significance. If you have one of these, hold on to it. Starting in 1971, the Kennedy half. Always a good idea to have your coins appraised if you think you might have something special. If you're new to collecting Kennedy half-dollars, start by looking at your pocket change or visiting your local coin shop. Pay attention to mint marks and the condition of the coins. Investing in a good coin album or holder can also help protect your collection. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Designed by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparro, the coin features a of Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. This coin was intended to honor the beloved president and became an instant hit with the public. Bicentennial Kennedy half-dollars feature a special design and can be worth more in uncirculated or proof condition. Let's break them down. As we mentioned, coins from 1964 and 1965 to 1970 have significant silver content, making them more valuable. To determine the value of your Kennedy half-dollar coins, you can use several resources. Guides like the Red Book provide detailed information on coin values. For high-value or rare coins, consider getting a professional appraisal from a reputable dealer or grading. So, there you have it. Transition to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This change made the coins more cost-effective to produce. While these coins are more common and not made of precious metals, they still hold a special place in the hearts of collectors. The design has remained largely unchanged, maintaining its iconic look. Over the years, the U.S. Mint has released several special editions of the Kennedy half-dollar. Notable examples include the 1976 Bicentennial Edition, which features the dual date 1776 to 1976 and a special reverse design depicting Independence Hall. In 2014, to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Kennedy half-dollar, the Mint issued special gold and silver versions, which are highly sought after by collectors. Kennedy half-dollars continue to be popular among collectors. While most coins in circulation have little numismatic value, certain mint marks, proof sets, and high-grade specimens can be worth significantly more. Coins from the San Francisco Mint, marked with an and those in pristine condition, often fetch higher prices. Half-dollar is more than just a piece of American history. It's a coin with significant value to collectors. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned pro, understanding the factors that influence the value of these coins is essential. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The coin was introduced to honor the beloved president, and it quickly became a symbol of national mourning and remembrance. But what led to its creation, and how has it evolved over the years? Let's take a journey back in time to find out. In the early 1960s, the U.S. Mint was already considering a redesign of the half-dollar, but the sudden death of President Kennedy accelerated these plans. Within days of his assassination on November 22, 1963, Congress proposed a new half-dollar bearing Kennedy's likeness. The bill passed quickly, and just a month later, in December 1963, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed it into law. The design process was swift and involved input from the Kennedy family. Jacqueline Kennedy and Robert Kennedy provided their feedback on the designs created by chief engraver Gilroy Roberts and assistant engraver Frank Seal. From 1971 onwards, the composition changed to a copper-nickel clad, which remains the standard to this day. However, there have been special issues and commemorative versions over the years. For instance, in 1976, the bicentennial Kennedy half-dollars were minted to celebrate America's 200th birthday, featuring a special reverse design with Independence Hall. Another interesting aspect of the Kennedy half-dollar is its role in modern numismatics. While it's no longer commonly found in everyday circulation, it remains popular among collectors. The Mint has also released special collector's editions, including proof and silver-proof versions, which continue to captivate numismatists. What makes the Kennedy half-dollar a must-have for collectors? Its historical significance, the beauty of its design, and the variety of issues and compositions over the years make it a fascinating coin to study and collect. Plus, it's a tangible piece of American history that connects us to a pivotal moment in the nation's past. Whether you're just starting your collection or looking to add to an existing one, the Kennedy half-dollar offers something for everyone. So next time you come across one, take a moment to appreciate it. The California State Quarter was released on January 31st, 2005, as part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program. This program ran from 1999 to 2008, honoring each of the 50 states in the order they ratified the Constitution or were admitted into the Union. Designed by sculptor-engraver Don Everhart, the California Quarter showcases naturalist John Muir, the towering granite face of Half Dome in Yosemite National Park, and a soaring California condor. These elements highlight the state's commitment to preserving its natural treasures and celebrating its adventurous spirit. In 2005, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 257.2 million quarters, while the Denver Mint produced around 263.4 million. The San Francisco Mint produced both clad-proof and silver-proof versions, with about 3.3 million clad proofs and 1.7 million silver proofs. Now, let's talk about the value of these quarters. The value of a California State Quarter can vary widely based on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Another exciting aspect of coin collecting is error coins, fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the severity and rarity of the error. If you're looking to start or expand your collection of California State Quarters, here are a few tips. Always check your pocket change and coin rolls for California quarters. You never know what you might find. Keep an eye out for coins in the best possible condition. Look for sharp details, minimal wear, and no damage. Store your coins in protective holders or albums to prevent damage and preserve their value. Keep up with coin collecting guides and online forums to stay updated on market trends and new discoveries. The California State Quarter is a beautiful piece of history. Released in 2005 as part of the 50 State Quarters program, it celebrates California's unique heritage. But how do we determine its value? That's where coin condition comes in. First, let's talk about the basics. Coin grading is essential in numismatics, and understanding the condition of your California State Quarter can significantly affect its value. Let's break down the different grades from mint state to circulated conditions. When it comes to California State Quarters, you'll commonly find them in a range of conditions. Let's start with the higher end of the spectrum, mint state. A mint state California State Quarter, like this one, shows no signs of wear. The luster is intact and the details are sharp. These coins are often found in coin rolls or uncirculated sets. Next, we have about uncirculated or AU coins. These quarters have minor wear on the high points but still retain much of their original luster. This AU 55 California State Quarter, for example, has slight wear on the bear's fur and the mountain peaks, but it still looks fantastic. As we move down the scale, we reach extremely fine or EF coins. These quarters have more noticeable wear, especially on the high points, but all the major details are still visible. Check out this California State Quarter. You can see the wear on John Muir's figure and the condor, but overall, it's still a very collectible coin. Here's a coin with moderate wear and a coin where most details are worn away. Despite the wear, they each tell a story of their journey through time. Now, let's talk about how to preserve the condition of your California State Quarters. Proper storage is key. Before we zoom in on the California State Quarter, let's take a quick look at the broader 50 State Quarters program. Launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999 and spanning a decade, this program aimed to release a unique quarter for each state, highlighting their individual histories, cultures, and landmarks. It was a massive success, attracting both seasoned coin collectors and the general public. Now, let's talk about the design process of the California State Quarter. The coin was released on, and it's the 31st quarter in the series. The design was created by the talented artist, Alfred Maletsky. But what makes this quarter so special? On the obverse side, like all the state quarters, we see the familiar image of George Washington, which was originally designed by John Flanagan and later modified by William Cousins. Surrounding Washington's portrait, you'll find the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, in God We Trust, and quarter dollar. It's the reverse side where the true story unfolds. The reverse side of the California State Quarter is a treasure trove of historical significance and natural beauty. The design prominently features naturalist and conservationist John Muir, who played a pivotal role in the establishment of national parks and the conservation movement in the United States. He's depicted with a serene, thoughtful expression, holding a walking stick, and gazing at the breathtaking vista of Yosemite Valley. John Muir's contribution to the American conservation movement cannot be overstated. He was instrumental in the creation of several national parks, including Yosemite and Sequoia. His advocacy for the preservation of wilderness areas inspired countless people and led to the founding of the Sierra Club in 1892. The inclusion of Muir on the California Quarter is a fitting tribute to his enduring legacy. Behind Muir, we see the iconic Half Dome, a granite dome in Yosemite National Park. This majestic formation is one of the park's most recognizable features and symbolizes the natural beauty that Muir fought so hard to protect. Yosemite National Park itself is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and attracts millions of visitors from around the world each year. Also featured on the quarter is the California condor, soaring above Muir and Half Dome. On the brink of extinction, conservation efforts have helped this magnificent bird make a remarkable comeback. Its presence on the quarter symbolizes the success of conservation efforts and the importance of preserving endangered species. The California state quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The quarters were distributed into circulation, but collectors quickly snapped up many of them, leading to their scarcity in everyday transactions. Over 520 million California state quarters were produced, but finding one in pristine condition can still be a challenge. If you're a coin collector, the California state quarter is a must-have for your collection. Its design, historical significance, and the stories it represents make it a cherished piece. Whether you're collecting the entire 50 state quarters series or just interested in California's rich history, this coin holds a special place. So, there you have it, the captivating history and beautiful design of the California state quarter. The Louisiana State Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program initiated by the U.S. Mint. This program ran from 1999 to 2008, and each year 5 new state quarters were released, each featuring a unique design representing one of the states. Louisiana's quarter was released in 2002. The reverse side is where the Louisiana State Quarter shines. It features an image of a pelican, the state bird of Louisiana, in flight over a silhouette of the Louisiana Purchase territory. Below it, we see a musical note symbolizing the state's rich musical heritage, especially jazz. The words Louisiana Purchase and the year 1812 are also prominently displayed, commemorating the year Louisiana became a state. Now, let's talk about value. The value of a Louisiana state quarter can vary based on its condition and rarity. Here are some factors to consider. Louisiana state quarters were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint mark can be found on the obverse side of the coin, to the right of Washington's ponytail. Quarters from the Philadelphia and Denver mints were produced for general circulation, while those from the San Francisco mint were proof coins, usually sold to collectors. As of 2023. Here's a condition and mint mark. Another aspect that can influence value is any errors or varieties. Coin errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies can be highly sought after by collectors and can significantly increase the coin's value. So, how do you find out what your Louisiana state quarter is worth? First, check its condition. Look for any signs of wear and tear. Next, identify the mint mark and see if you have a proof coin. Finally, you might want to have your coin appraised by a professional or consult a trusted coin price guide. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the Louisiana State Quarter is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Its design reflects the rich cultural heritage and historical significance of the state, making it a great addition to any collection. The design on the reverse side of the Louisiana State Quarter was crafted by artist John Mercanti. It features a pelican, the state bird of Louisiana, standing majestically with its wings spread. Below the pelican there's an outline of the state with a star marking the location of the capital, Baton Rouge. But there's more to this quarter than meets the eye. Louisiana Purchase effectively doubled the size of the young nation. The territory included present-day Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska, as well as parts of Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, New Mexico, Texas, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and of course, Louisiana. The Louisiana Purchase not only expanded the United States but also opened the door for westward expansion, bringing a wealth of resources and new opportunities. It's a cornerstone of American history, and Louisiana's quarter proudly commemorates this pivotal moment. Louisiana, and particularly New Orleans, boasts a rich cultural tapestry influenced by French, Spanish, and Creole heritage. The state's vibrant music scene, delectable cuisine, and historic architecture are celebrated worldwide. The quarter's design subtly pays homage to this cultural melting pot. From the lively Mardi Gras parades to the soulful sounds of jazz, Louisiana is a state that beats to its own drum. And the Louisiana State Quarter is a small but significant piece of that cultural puzzle. Now, let's talk a bit about the coin's specifications. The Louisiana State Quarter is made of a copper nickel-clad composition, millimeters, and a weight of 5.67 grams. Like all state quarters, it has a reeded edge and features the standard obverse design of George Washington, created by John Flanagan. These quarters were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced the circulation strikes, while the San Francisco mint struck the proof versions. Collecting these quarters can be a fun and rewarding hobby, giving you a piece of history in the palm of your hand. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, the Louisiana State Quarter is a fantastic addition to any collection. So, There you have it. The Louisiana State Quarter is not just a piece of currency but a symbol of a state's rich history and cultural heritage. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The value of your Louisiana State Quarter can vary greatly depending on its condition. The industry standard for assessing a coin's condition is the Sheldon Coin Grading Scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. Let's break down some key grades you might come across. Now, let's apply this knowledge to the Louisiana State Quarter. When examining your coin, start by looking at the high points of the design.